What's up, everybody? It's finally here. It's finally here. Let's hop in here. I have yet to go into game at all. So this is 100% true first look. I tell you where I'm headed first. Right for the Christmas tree. The last time they did these trees, it was on a 24-hour timer, not on a deal, not on a reset. So you want to get your present right away. Let's see what we got. Whimsical present. A gold. WTF, charging me a gold. Oh wow. All right. What did I get? What did I get? Candy pane. Oh, it's a pole arm. Alright, let's see what it looks like. It's the candy pane. Well, it's a shame I didn't get a good one. But, I mean, you know I'm going to have to use that today. What's the shot type like? Well, it's 4x3 at least. Let's get this bad boy turned legendary here. Oh, I'm out of gold, that's right. I literally spent all of my gold last night. Look at that, 248,000. This is the lowest amount of gold I have had. I can't even tell you how long. Alright. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? Let's, but yeah, go get your present. It doesn't have the timer on it now. And I don't know, but the last time they did the presents, it was on a 24-hour timer. So once you got it, a new one didn't come for 24 hours. So it may not be like that, but never hurts better to be safe than sorry. Anyway, let's, see if we can't go through some patch notes here real quick before we get started. Let's see if I can find them here. There we go. There's some patch notes. Alright, Drakenfrost is now live. The cold winds from the rest are here. Yep. Drakenfrost keep. They just said later today, Cole, so we don't know when. It'll be live soon. Alright, same old stuff here. Winterfest is here. Epic gift, mythical gift, legendary gift. So I got an epic gift there. I need to get me a legendary gift. Now these are going to come every day. Perch tree and hit the appropriate button. Yep. Elemental combos received a lot of attention. Diminishing return. You know what? They didn't go into elemental combos at all in the patch notes. Wow. All we got is water damage now drenches. I mean, that's huge. But my fear was right. It doesn't look like any of the other elements were changed at all. So, earth damage may not be proccing shatter. That's something I'll be testing today, though, for sure. Diminishing returns. New systems right into the game. Something that's a staple. Blah, 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 blah. If we want to do anything further with mods like this, we needed to implement a system that didn't make stun crowd controls negate all future content and negate any future mods features. So you're going to be very responsive to feedback on this. So if anybody has a problem with it, make sure you go to the forums. Go to the forums. We'll test all of this crowd control out significantly. Mod improvements. Alright, so you're guaranteed that 10 of 10 mod every 10 hours of play. Mod rerolls are available in the following areas. Expedition. Okay, Drakenfrost maps drop 2. Onslaught floors 28 to 35 drop 1 on Drakenfrost Resort. 35 to 59 all maps drop 1. 2 on Drakenfrost. Then floor 60 plus drop 2 reroll materials on all maps and 3 on Drakenfrost. It's not bad. At least it doesn't mean we have to do Drakenfrost Resort. I mean, obviously I'm going to spam the crap out of that, but you don't have to do that if you don't want. You can just go through your Onslaught climb and still get the necessary materials. See inventory improvements, auto sort. I just saw the auto sort in action. See shard sorting. I'll have to look at shard sorting. Oh, and then the filter by with the quality. That's good stuff too. See general changes, vicinity targeting. That's with other players. The material vault. Yeah, I need to look at the material vault as well. That's going to free me up a bag slot. Enemy spawning. We took additional phases, or additional passes, and enemies getting stuck in spawn, but also fixed a big issue where enemies were going underground for a while and coming out of the ground later on in their path, bypassing blockades. We're going to be keeping a vigilant eye on this, so please provide feedback. Muted console voice chat, or gave you an option to mute. That's a good thing. Man, there was nothing more irritating than that. I have heard so many things in town on console. Oh my god. Everything's popping out of the victory chest at once. That's interesting. See, communities. This is a feature that we're also wanting a lot of feedback on. We're releasing it initially on Steam as a beta test. A system that allows up to 30 people. Are you kidding me? 30 people? That is not enough. Wow. Only 30 people in a community? I could fill that up in 5 minutes. Well, I mean, I guess it's new. I'm sure they'll add to it eventually, but 30 is way too small. Wanted to build even more off the system, but it's something you'll have to get your hands on and see. Alright, balance changes. The Colossus health scaling increased. Skeletal Orc DU cost lowered. That's interesting. Skeletal Orcs also have that electric finger shard, remember? So would water damage and electric fingers on a skeletal orc equal an electrocute combo? I'll have to test that out today. See, apprentice, arcane barrier, yep. This is what I heard about and I'm very sad about. Why, oh why, the massive, massive nerf bat to Frosty Power? I mean, I realize it was extremely powerful, but nobody was abusing that. I mean, come on. That's just terrible. Terrible, terrible. If I've got one complaint about the update so far, why, oh why did you nerf Frosty Power? Come on. Really? Alright, I'm not going to get stuck on that. That's going to piss me off all week, though, I'm sure. See, Dryad Towers, World Tree, cost reduced to 25. No big deal there. Maul of the Earth Drake, here we go. Cost reduced to 50. Alright. I was hoping it was going to go lower than that, but 50 is pretty decent. Health scaling increased. That's huge. The Maul of the Earth Drake is going to be a meaty, meaty wall. There's no doubt. See, Mystic Towers, Viper Fang can bubble up to 5 enemies once upgraded. See, bug fixes. Fix an issue where the first bag in inventory wouldn't load. See, selling items, Angry Nimbus. Oh, Angry Nimbus can't go in the spawn anymore. Well, I hope there's no stuck mobs, because that was a nice spawn fixed. Dryad's Hornet, that's not dealing elemental damage. Killing Betsy, floor is labeled with the wrong floor. Replay from wave, refunded level 1 tower mana. Oh, nice, nice. Replay from wave got fixed, it looks like. Your patch notes say Fisher got nerfed. Do I need to refresh? Let me refresh it. Gotta hope Fisher's. I heard people talking about that in chat as well. Let me look at it again. Oh, and there it is. That was a last minute addition. So Fisher's got nerfed. Fisher's got nerfed and Frosty Power got nerfed, so the two most effective things for pushing in Onslaught got nerfed. That's unfortunate. Well, hopefully they're going to add in something for us to play that gives us some more entertainment value, because it seems like they don't want people pushing an Onslaught. Or they want to make it as difficult as possible. I mean, people are already dropping out of Onslaught like mad. You think they'd have done something to make people want to play Onslaught, not... That right there is all a reason not to go to Onslaught mode. I don't know. Sorry, Trendos, but just giving you my first impressions. Ancient Lifesteal only healing for 5% when at 5+ points. Ancient Lifesteal's ridiculous and it got buffed. See, just the difficulty of Frost Crossroads and Wyver's Den. I skipped a bunch, didn't I? Let's see. Pet stat reroll. Alright, I think that's actually probably good for that. Let's get into the game. Let's play some games. For those that don't know, I've opened up the Juicy Nation Discord server. Is now public again. Exclamation Discord in chat will get you an invite link. And if anyone here is in the chat, or if anyone here is already in the Discord, Let people know I'm not ignoring them. I'm live streaming. Alright, so let's check out. First things first. Let me get my free inventory space here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at all this inventory space. Alright, get all this here. Oh man, that is a thing of beauty right there. Freeing up bags like a mofo here. Alright, we got more. Guess I exaggerated on the amount of amps I had. I thought I had more than that. I only have 4,000. I've used so many of those things, that's probably why. I'm sure I was probably at 10,000 at one point. 2100 C7 dust. So that'll take a month probably to get up to 9999. Looks a little different, but it is all good. I'm on US West right now. I didn't want to transfer bag there, KO, because I wanted to get the full appreciation level of freeing up the entire thing. All right, let's take a look at Fishers real quick. Oh man, look at this. That's absurd. Come on. That's ridiculous. That's further away than Flame Auras. That's very unfortunate. Well, I mean, it gives you time to stack different defenses instead of spamming the same defense everywhere. Anyway, let's go check that new map out real quick. Get us a reroll token. See Drakenfrost. I'll be doing a bunch of these public later on, but for now I want to just hop in and check it out. Check it out myself. Sorry, y'all. Here we go. Oh, there's a puzzle and Drakenfrost keep to solve as well, huh? Yeah, fishers have more range. I mean, I understand why they did it, but that doesn't make me less disappointed about it. Well, I guess my Gobu Boom fishers are going to be a thing. I'm going to be getting those things dialed in for sure. Alright, now there's no reason to think. You know what? Let's try Weapon Mans and just see. Now, obviously, I've got Chaos 8 Weapon Mans. So everything, I'm sure, is just going to explode. Let's throw a Fisher in too, just for good measure. That's probably too much DU here. See, we got flyers. Well, the flyers are worked in. Let's just put a Skyguard back over here. Then we got another flyer lane over here. That would have been perfect if you could put it inside that. Some of the new flares and costumes, please. Is the good stuff in there, Dole? Let's see. Is the good stuff in yet? There it is. The juiced helmet. Look, dear. They put it in the game. I told you they were going to do that. That's cool. Let's take a look at the other stuff. Let's see, what else is new? We got that is new. Defender packs. That Frostdrake mask actually looks pretty cool. Those are the puzzle. I'm not gonna go worry about figuring out puzzles right now. I want loot. So I'm not concerned about what the puzzle is at the moment. Sorry, y'all. I know y'all are excited about the puzzle, but I'm not as excited about the puzzle as I am just getting the reroll token. Let's do a good old-fashioned spawn camp and see how it works. Obviously, like I said, obviously it's going to work. I'm in Chaos 8 gear. Let's see, we got 2 lanes here. Did I get the lanes at the bottom? I didn't get the lanes at the bottom. Let's see. Let's just throw a bunch of stuff on the ground here and call it good. Man, that's absurd on the Fisher distance. I think they need to rework that. That is a long way apart. That's crazy long apart. I mean, it's like it's going to require you to put them down the lane now if you use more than one. I don't know. I think they're going to have to look at that again. Alright, we got 2 lanes coming here, but can we just spawn camp this? Can we spawn camp the double lane like we're beast? This will be a good display of whether or not, or how rough the diminishing returns are. Look at that. Look how far apart that is. That's crazy. That is too far, Trendy. I mean, that's like double of what a Flamar is, it seems like. There's no way that's comparable. Oh yeah, we're a little light on mana, huh? Looks like we might have to bring it back here. Yep, gonna have to bring it all back. Not gonna be able to spawn camp this lane with the mana allowed here. Gonna have to bring it back to here to get the 2 outside choke points. Wrong button. Don't worry, I'll learn how to play this game at some point today, y'all, I promise. Let's see, and then we got a little choke point right here. If I have enough DU left, I do kind of want to... I want to put a weapon manufacturer here just to watch the diminishing returns. Not enough mana. I'll have to do it next wave. Alright, let's get it rolling here. Going on there, wrecked. Forgot about the patch today. I'm anxious to see what it takes for the pack of mobs to walk through the weapon manufacturer. So I'm going to put a weapon man right up here just to watch it. That Fisher range is really, really wide, wide, wide. I think they turned it up a little heavy there. 7 cents is my very first impression. Do I work for DD2? Nah. Trendy ain't paying nobody. Certainly not me, anyway. Alright, let's get a weapon man here and see how long it takes him to walk through it. Now it's we're gonna have to get a boss really at this lane to really see it, because these are Chaos 8 weapon mans. Yeah, it's that wide because my range is so high, but they basically, I mean, I don't know, I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but it's not a benefit to have big range anymore on so many defenses. It seems like it's really high though. I mean, comparatively, like my weapon manufacturer range, let's see, Tuskar's still getting stunned pretty good. I mean, he's making it through, but he was getting stunned up pretty good. These weapon mans are not set up for DPS. They're prototype. That's all, these are CC weapon mans. Let's just let it roll here. I forgot to look at communities too. They didn't change anything with the weapon manufacturer. They put diminishing returns into the game, which affect all crowd control defenses, but they didn't change anything specifically. They just said today, Colonel. We don't know when. No, the ranges didn't go up. You can't place fissures. You can't stack fissures anymore. It's not live yet on Xbox that I'm aware of. My favorite character is the EV2. There, Jake. I actually don't really see that much of a problem with the diminishing returns here. I mean, it's still going to take the siege roller about a month to get out. So, I mean, so far, now obviously this isn't high Onslaught. I'll be doing that later today too, but this doesn't seem that terrible. I'm more upset about the Fisher stacking range than the diminishing returns. This just doesn't seem that bad. Exclamation patch in chat there, all. You can read the whole patch notes. I just went through them. Or you can back the stream up. Don't want to go over there. Alright, we got 2 bosses coming out this time. You'd be sad, but it's Lavamancer. Wrecked with your Lavamancer hate. That's terrible. Yeah, I mean, definitely. Just a chance that it will leak through. I mean, you see these guys, they're progressing forward, but they're still getting stunned up like crazy. What people, in my opinion, what people should be throwing a fit about is the Fisher range stacking. They're way too far apart. And the massive, massive nerf to Frosty Power. That's what people should be mad about, not about the diminishing returns. In my opinion, anyway. The diminishing returns isn't that big of a deal, from what I'm seeing so far. I mean, you're going to notice it, particularly in Onslaught, but the Frosty Power nerf is... That one came out of nowhere. Was not expecting that at all. It basically brought Frosty Power down to boost Aura status. I mean, if it's doing... it's going to do less of a boost now than a boost Aura would. I mean, I guess when you combine the CC in the mix, it kind of evens them out some, but... Nah, I'm not concerned about that puzzle today there, Exotic. I want to play the game and look at the new stuff. The puzzle is something that'll come second for me. So I'm just not overly concerned about the puzzle. The last thing I want to do is sit here all day on a patch day and try to figure out a puzzle. So I won't be looking at that at all today. Well, I mean, being good enough and being a nerf that... I mean, where did that one even come from? At least the CC nerf, you understand why they did it. The Frosty Power nerf, there's no reason... There's no explanation. It's just straight up smack, nerf bad. Take it. Take it, bitches. We're not going to tell you why. You just get smacked down. That's the part I don't get. Pardon my dramatization. There's the new reroll token. Let's go reroll something. Alright, let's go back to Tavern and reroll. Try to reroll a mod. See how it works. The Frosty Power change was uncalled for. I mean, like I said, I understand it was powerful, but you also had to get the shards for it. Alright. Now, where's the communities thing? Is that not in yet? I'm not seeing anything with the communities anywhere. I mean, how do you... Here we go, here we go. Communities are currently unavailable. Okay, so the communities are not in quite yet. Alright. Let's see what we got here first. Anything good? Actually, I need that. I was just looking through that last night. I thought I had gilded everything, but I don't have every shard gilded. I'm still missing several, in fact. Here's that oil chip. Guess I'll save that just to play with it, depending on how many I get. Alright, let's find something to reroll here. Communities are like guilds, but not really. They're wrecked. It's like baby guilds. Here, let's try to reroll this defense range servo here. How you do it? Weird. Select. Oh, here we go. You got to select it. Okay. Alright, so 11,000 gold, 1 and 3. That's not bad. Let's see what we get. New 3, old 6. No thanks. Let's try it again. New 1, old 6. No thanks. Alright, so much for my first 2 rerolls. Just noticed that the monk has only has 4 fingers. Oh yeah. Diminishing returns is the more crowd control hits an enemy, the less effect it has. Is what diminishing returns are. Alright, y'all. I gotta blow my nose real quick. I'll be right back. Sorry, being honest. Alright, I'm back. I have returned. Alright, let's see what's going on in town. I'm anxious to, I want to jump into an Onslaught map too, and just look at what my normal builds are going to do in current Onslaught. You know, I'll even go down a few floors. I'll go down to like floor 200 or something. Got the snow on the ground and all the pretty stuff. Check the store. That's a good looking skin, huh? Nothing else. Water servo test. Yeah, I should get a water servo test going now. In fact, let's do that. Let's set something up for water. Good call there, mama. Good call, good call. We'll have to go into Onslaught too to do it, to get a real test. Water servo with shocking revelation. Missed opportunity to give the Dryad's World Tree a Christmas makeover. Indeed. Alright, let's see. See what I got. I've got something I can work on here for a Shocking Revelations mod. There's one right there. Let's, man, I'm gonna have to use Defender medals. I'm so broke. I shouldn't have spent so much gold. I tried to free another bag space yesterday, so I went through and gilded a bunch more shards. Alright, now what do we want on there with it? Let's take this bad boy and put it somewhere safe. There you go. You are now safe. And we'll put this one on the weapon man's. Alright, let's see what we can do to this weapon manufacturer relic, get it all dialed up. Let's see, we want water damage on it, right? Man, do I want to... Yeah, let's just throw that on there. See, water damage. And then what else? What else do we want with it? And the quality of this one's really low too. Maybe I'll re-roll that primary stat a few times. Let's see what we got. Range. Don't need defense rate. I mean, range would be a good test since that was so meta. Let's do it. Let's throw range on there. Alright. Let's see, let's see. Why is the rate so low? Oh, I didn't put it in the right place. That explains it. Let's move it over there instead. Wow, look at the huge DPS drop. Look at the range on that bad boy, though. Woo! That's a biggin. At the max. Exclamation patch in chat. Anybody that wants to see the full patch notes, you can get any specifics you might have, any questions you have. What's up, Swapnel? Sunny Mac, Spawns, Lucas, Herobrand, KXMZY, all kinds of people here today. Thanks for coming by, everybody. Drench doesn't stun the mobs now. Drench is a slow. What I'm gonna do is I've already prepared poison dart towers. I pre-prepared, which was probably a bad move. But this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go poison dart towers with storm damage. And then we'll go weapon manufacturers. Where you at? Weapon manufacturers with water. So let's hop into, say, let's do something. Well, what onslaught floor am I even on? 240. Let's just do 240. Let's go check out floor 240 in onslaught here. So in theory, I'm going to have shocking revelations going off for the CC. I'm going to have drench, so I'm going to get a slow in there from the drench. And then I'm going to have the electrocute combo going off when the PDT hits. Ah, man, I hate this map too. Actually, this map's not too bad. Let's see. Alright, these immune to slow, so that's fine. Now, since they're immune to slow, are they going to get drenched? Well, let's test it. Let's see. Let's see. See if I get completely smacked down, overrun, beat up, and all of that business. Let's see. Let's see. Gotta throw some damage in there, though. It is floor 240. Hey, we got no flyers here, even though we got the flyer squiggly. That throws me off every time. Let's just go with what I have been referring to for the last year is the standard stack. Not year, but you guys know what I mean. I'm exaggerating, clearly. See, we got a headstrong lane down there, so we know those guys can't be stunned. We got two headstrong lanes. Alright, so the entire middle can't be stunned. But we'll just do this for the rollers. Man, I'm like, over here I'll stack fishers. Nope. That ain't happening. See if I can even fit two fishers in this lane. Look at this. This is absurd. That is all the way to the edge. That is not the same as flame auras. It is not. That's crazy. I know somebody from Trendy's watching. I apologize. I'm bitter. I'll be honest. That is not the same as flame auras. Flame auras you can stack inside of their range. You see? It doesn't require you to go all the way over. That's like saying that you wouldn't be able to stack a flame aura until you went over here. That's too far. It's too far. It's too much. That is way far apart. Alright, now I wanted to be able to watch the other lanes, but I'm not going to be able to watch the other lanes with this going off down here. 2 anti-stun lanes. Nope, I never got air. Yeah, I got air in. Let's just save the 50. Let's just see how it goes. Well, previous to today, you just used weapon manufacturers. There, Israel. Or you could stack Frostbite and Boost Aura. Alright, let's see how it goes here. Now, I'm not going to be able to watch this lane. Let's see. I mean, is that enough to power through it? It doesn't look like it. Maybe after some upgrades, I'll be able to ignore this lane a little. Get through wave 1 here and then do some upgrades. Baby steps there, Demon Child. I haven't made it to blockade yet. This is going to be a long stream. Don't worry, I will get everything tested before the end. But I'm not doing requests. Nope, I fail. This is a bad map for it anyway. I'm going to re-roll. So everything will be tested today, but I'm going to test them in the order I want to test them. So, sorry y'all, but it's all about me today. Well, see, Lalta said that the highest pushers were not using crowd control, and that's just not true. Because boosted grasp plus Frostbite was just as powerful as weapon manufacturer stun before, and that's what they were using. Alright, this could potentially be a better map for a test. Let's see what kind of lanes we got. There we go. That's looking good. We got Zerker's healers. Okay, we got one frosty lane up here. It's got armor on it. It's alright, we can get it stacked up here. Let's see what we can do. Just go 2 nodes there. Let's see. Alright, so this was a frosty lane. Let's do that. Normally I would put 2 fishers right here, but that's not happening. I mean, I can't even get another one up here, or barely. If I went all the way to the spawn, I could. Let's get some PDT action in here. Alright, now here, what do we want to do? I feel like just to take advantage of the lane length, we need to come out a little ways. And this is the lane where we'll really be able to see it right here. Okay, they can't be slowed. Now this will be a good test to see if the chill is being applied to slow enemies too. Alright, we got 90 left. Need a Sky Guard over here. So those EMP zappers, and then that gives us 40 more. Tell you what, since we got Frosties up here, and I don't want to watch this lane, so let's just go with another PDT here. Upgrade some stuff around here. Alright, let's see how this works. See if we get some electrocuting. Oh yeah, there's electrocutes going off. Wow, the electrocutes lasted forever. Alright, maybe I need to step back a notch. That is lasting a long time. Alright, let me take my little negative Nelly panties and take them right off. I like what I see right here. This is crazy. I mean, they're still progressing through it, but first off, it shows two things. This is an anti-slow lane, and the drench is still hitting them, even though these guys can't be slowed. Storm damage is the main thing there, Dretcom. I got water damage on the Weapon Man, storm damage on the PDT. This is incredible right here. The problem with oil is it gets instantly removed when the fire hits it there, Sunny Mac. Oil is not going to be what Trendy wants it to be, just because we all use fire damage so much. Frost mobs require us to use fire damage, you know, so oil is just never going to be what they want it to be, unless they make that ignite combo hit really, really hard. Which, I still need to test that, but up until yesterday, it was like tickle damage. It did practically nothing. It's that storm damage is what's doing it. Their other stuff doesn't matter. The defense rate and the piercer servo are not really coming into play here. It's the storm damage that's kind of a big deal here. That is crazy, man. That is a long stun right there. I'm using it right now, Jacob. I mean, they're still coming through. But man, that's good. 60 million health Lady Orc right there. Just got wrecked. Yeah, the Shocking Revelation, when it procs, it's doing storm damage as well. So I'm getting double storm damage there. $300 million health Nash. Let's see how she does. I mean, she's making it through. But she would have made it through before, too. She's actually slowed down more than she would have been before. So, I mean, the elemental combo seems better than the Shocking Revelation was before. Yeah, slow is considered a CC. This is what they want us to do. They said that they want you to be able to have the power like we had with Weapon Mans, but they wanted to make it in a way where you can do it with different things and open up more possibilities for the future. So, I mean, I think the Electrocute is doing what they want it to do. I mean, it's supposed to be powerful, you know? Now, obviously, I'm not a brand new player, so I'm jumping right to what I know should be a huge, powerful combination. You know what else would be really good is Ramsters with storm damage. The reason I chose a weapon manufacturer is because it's one of the big blanket AoE defenses that don't have an element attached to them already. So you can put any element on you want, is why I chose Weapon Mans for the drench. But like Ramsters would be great for the shocking back here. You know, a PDT isn't necessary. A PDT is just what I chose to use. You can't add storm and water to it at the same time, Cole. You can only have one element on them at a time. And remember, too, this is floor 240 with a Chaos 7 relic. That relic I just put together for the Weapon Mans is only Chaos 7. I mean, this is just as, if not more, effective than the weapon manufacturer build I would have used yesterday. In fact, I want to say this is more effective, because I would have gotten pushed at least somewhat using my old build. Yeah, same like Herobrine says, the possibilities are infinite. I mean, you can do whatever you want. You can put water on whatever you want. I'm just testing right now, Rob. This is not a go do this type situation. So don't rinse and repeat what I'm doing here. This is just testing. This may not be the most effective way, you know. It does, but it procs their 7 sins. It is doing it. It's doing it right here. It's just, I'm not going to rely on it because it's a proc-based thing. It doesn't go off every time. In this case, it's what, 20% chance to proc? 22% chance. I like it though. I mean, that's just wrecking it right there. Look at how long that initial electrocute lasts. Now, obviously, it lasts less and less because it gets diminishing returns too. But the very first electrocute lasts a long time. Yeah, water and storm combined, or drench and storm combined, equal the electrocute combo. The recon. Oh, I got you there, Rob. Oh, you know that there, Lightrayne. That's what I'm using right now, Sunbaked. I hear what you guys are saying. That's what I got on it. That's what I'm using right now. I just am not relying on Weapon Man only for the storm damage. I got a PDT too. There's nothing wrong with that. Any defense with water damage and any defense with storm damage radioactive. You can do whatever you want. I'm just doing this for the blanket coverage. Let's see. Let's see if it's as good without the PDT. Better throw some upgrades in, huh? What do we got for bosses? I don't want to lose on one of these other lanes. Not paying attention to them. I'll have to watch Tuskar there. Full certain. Let's see if it's as good. Yeah, looks just as good. Less damage. Well, then again, the packs are pushing further, and there's no doubt. Well, I don't know. That might just be because of the more damage from the PDT. Assassins, insta-stun. That's the other good thing about Electrocute. Fissures were changed so they're no longer stackable. And in fact, it's beyond that point. Fissures are changed where you can't even have one in the same neighborhood. So if you got a fissure on 142nd Street, you better put your next fissure over on 183rd Street. They went way over the top with the range on those things. Just boot them there, Light. Trolls will happen. There we go. I gave him the bat. So you get anybody like that, just permaban. There's no, as far as the new Discord goes, there's no, oop. I didn't realize it was over. Yeah, it's in the patch notes. Sunbaked. It was added later. I don't know yet, Dimitar, but there was nothing mentioned. Prestigious energy tablet. Let's see what quality that thing was. 7. Alright, so let's see how many reroll objects we get here. I'm not seeing any. Or it's a chance to... Is it a chance to get? I thought you're supposed to get them on high onslaught floors every time. Or there's one. There is one hiding in there. Let's head back out the tavern. Let's see, so... Or did I not get one? I could have swore I saw it laying on the ground. This is the materials bag. Nothing changed there, right? Yeah. Auto collect consumables. That's kind of cool. Being able to light it up and see the numbers on them. So you can I can just auto delete this bag because I don't even care what's in it. That is awesome right there. Just like the primary stat rework there, Deontay. I did it earlier, but I don't have any more of the reroll tokens right at the moment. Yeah, it's there, but nobody has access to it as far as I know yet. I didn't think it was actually going to come this update. I thought it was something they're going to patch, but there's the juice bags flare. Got his little orange juice going. I don't know about that other second set of arms, but you gotta have that juice, you know? Yeah, exclamation patch in chat there, little winner. Alright. So, what else do we want to play around with? We could take that same relic. We could take this relic back off, get rid of Shocking Revelations, throw something else on it, and put it on a Ramster and try that out. So let me get my regular setup put back together. Let's grab a Ramster here. See, we'll take Shocking Revelations off. Let's see, what else do we want to put on it though? There is no oil chip for defenses. There's Shin. There's one for heroes, but nothing for defenses. Unless they change the ignite damage, the oil is not going to be significant. I mean, I can try that later on with oil geysers, but I'm not to that point yet. See, what do we want to put just for testing here? What am I willing to throw away? You know what I wanted to test? I can test the Earth Servo right now. Let me just do that real quick, because the thought is in my head now. There's no need for another drench test quite yet. Let's test Earth. So let's take this and put it here for safekeeping. Let's see, we got something with earth damage. Man, my mouse is acting weird. Let's go ahead and upgrade it. Let's see, so we're gonna need, what else are we gonna need on it? See, we need some defense rate. Here's one. Let's get some defense rate on there. Actually, that's probably good. We'll just go with that right there. Now this one I can just test in regular Chaos 7. The oil on ballistas I thought was removed. The problem is, Blade, is it doing any more damage? You know? Because the old Ignite combo was bad. It just wasn't enough. It just didn't add anything. Let's go back into here. Actually, let's go to the resort this time. Where's it at? I'll do a bunch of public matches later on, but let me get the testing going on here first. Let's get this going here. Coffee. Coffee. I love you so. Well, that's what I want to do it all in one. Here, Dimitar. I got the earth and the freeze going right here. In fact, with the diminishing returns, I might want to spread these out a little bit more. Do them like this maybe instead. Let's see, these other lanes I'm just going to set up to ignore. Pardon me. Let's see, let's set these lanes up to ignore them. What else we got in the deck? The shatter combo is going to be hard to see if it's going off or not, but we should be able to see it. If orcs are getting one shot from the frost, then we'll know that it is proccing off of earth, but it didn't before, and they didn't mention it in the patch notes, and they made such a big deal about the water drenching. You would think if they changed earth that they would have mentioned it too, but I don't know. It's just guessing. If it lost DPS on the tooltip, make sure you test it first. The tooltips are known to be incorrect, so I would test it first. I mean, if you just look at the tooltip, that's not a good indicator. But yeah, as far as tooltip DPS, mine lost an absolute ton. Like 25%. Alright, now what do we want to add down here to supplement it? Let's just we'll throw a flame art. Well, I don't even want to put a flame art in there, to be honest. Let's just do this and watch it here through the first wave. I'm gonna have to go into Onslaught to test it. Even though these are just C7 proton beams, they're still just too powerful. Nobody can get it yet. There, I love bacon. I'm assuming we're gonna have some flare or some codes to give away, but Trendy hasn't sent any of them out yet. It doesn't look like the shatter combo is going off though. But it's just so hard to tell, you know. Well, we got mobs just stuck back there. Oh, there they come. Nah, it's definitely not going off. So earth damage is not causing shatter, which it didn't before either. But it would have been a nice change to get that added in. Let's blaze through the rest of the map here. Get our reroll tokens anyway. Give me a chance to get caught up. The ignite is what we need to test too, and just see what kind of damage it is. I wish you could oil the dummies. If there was a way to oil the dummies, we could be able to test it right in the tavern. I'll have to see if it'll let us oil them. I'm sure it probably won't. Yeah, I mean, it's all about the electrocute combos, what it looks like. Which is, I mean, it's a good timing to bring that in with the diminishing returns happening. Yeah, you can re-roll mods. They're hefty. I don't have any of the materials to re-roll them right now. But I'll get 2 of them from doing this map. Yeah, you can oil with the Huntress. You can oil with the Huntress, you can oil with geysers. Lots of different ways to oil. Just gonna let this stuff melt. Now would be a good time to ask any questions if y'all have any, because I'll actually see them. Nope, no word yet. Well, the problem is will the oil, my question is will the oil show up on dummies? Yeah, water works with shocking revelations. There, Alex. I would put water on your weapon, because you've already got lots of storm sources. Like Beacon of the Storm is the obvious go-to. You see the little purple bolt sticking out? So, like, I've got fire on this weapon to do increased damage to frost mobs, but I'll be changing that. Yeah, you'll be able to reroll any mods there, Andrew. The cost will probably go up, I would guess. We'll see. I mean, I'm not going to actually try to reroll any C8 stuff. But I'll see if it's possible. As soon as we get done with this map, I get a couple more materials. Exclamation patch in chat there, 2095, Chris. Yeah, I'll still be using fissures for sure. It's just unfortunate that they made it so that it's like a 1 per lane type thing now. But if you take like a build like this and you throw a fissure in the middle of it, you know, so I mean, I'll definitely be using fissures still, but I'll be using them more as a supplemental and, you know, doing something like, say, like that. Because you can't put the other fissure in until you get way over here, which is just seems absurd to me. That's a long way apart. Nah, there's no change to C8 amps. Assassin changed his mind there, it looks like. Water doesn't affect freezing, Jamal. Unless that's something new that they added and they didn't put in the patch notes, but being drenched doesn't affect freeze at all. Water works with storm, freeze works with crush damage, and oil works with fire. That's the 3 combos. Embermount Flames is not usable in high Onslaught there, Dimitar. It's in low areas only. It shuts your fissure down so that it doesn't do any damage. So Embermount's still a no-go. It's mechanically wrong. Exclamation patch there, Madu. We'll give you the full details. Alright, let's get some reroll tokens. There's another oil chip. They're throwing the oil chips at us today. They want to make sure we have them. I think I actually may even have fire on my Huntress weapon. Gotta make it pretty easy to see. Let's see, let's grab a Huntress here real quick. Do I have fire on this? I do. Alright, so... Nah, it's not working on dummies. You can't ignite dummies. That would be the way to test the damage, though, is... You'd be able to see it really, really easy if we could ignite the dummies. Alright, now somebody asked if you could reroll Chaos 8 stuff. Let's see. Nope, doesn't look like you can. No Chaos 8 rerolls, wow. Very strange. Yep, no reroll in Chaos 8. This item has reached its maximum potential. Yeah, but that's not the Ignite combo, Halcyon. That's a separate... That's a shard triggering event. Definitely will have to get used to this sorting here. The auto sort on and off is just gone. I tell you, I do like the little numbers though when you hold shift. Does it work in the vault too? Nope, it doesn't work in the vault. It would be cool if it worked in the vault too, but baby steps, I guess. Oh, was I on the wrong tab? Let's see. Oh, okay. So yeah, it will let you reroll Chaos 8. There we go. That's a little better. That works. It's, you re-roll the mod level. It's not a different mod. Well, let's see. I don't think I saw a difference in drops. Let's look. Nah, they're still all 6 of 10. So I didn't have anything change with drops. Oop, I don't even need to do that. I can just hold down shift and look and see it's all poo. So since it's all poo, I'm just getting rid of it. That is awesome. That's a huge quality of life right there. The new stuff won't come until after Steam does their daily reset, Matthias. It's like 50 more minutes. Assuming that the new stuff is coming today. If it does come today. Nah, that just happened, Doug. If you had the material vault, you just automatically get it. 4600 Chaos 7 amps. I wish I wouldn't have gotten rid of all those other ones now. I've trashed at least 1,000 of them, and I've probably used 1,000 of them. Probably sold 1,000 of them. Back when people were buying them. No, crushing damage, Yarden, not earth damage. Earth damage doesn't and didn't before combine to make the shatter combo. I've been saying that for years and people look at me all confused. It's not anywhere in the game. You can't find it. You have to, it's a trial and error type thing. For example, cannonballs do crushing damage. So cannonballs will cause the shatter combo. Earth damage has nothing to do with it at all. And we just proved that on that last run, that last map. Looks like you get 2 rerolls per map on that one, Alex. Alright, so now what was I testing before? It was Ramsters I was looking at. The proton beams were a bust. That's unfortunate. No Earth Servo proton beams. Let's grab the relic back. Alright, let's grab those Ramsters. We got water on Ramsters. Let me see what the range is like on them. Got the max. Tooltips are weird on everything, Jacob. You know, let's see. Does the flames actually... Did the DPS actually go down? Let's look. Yep. DPS did actually decrease on Flame Auras. Last night my Flame Auras were doing about 1.8 million DPS on the dummy. Now they're rocking, what, 1.3, 1.3, 1.5s. Like from 1.1 to 1.5. So something definitely did change with Flame Auras. You could put an elemental mod on Explosive Trap. They're rolling. Blaze Balloon has already got an element tied to it. You get the element for free. And so does Geyser. The same with all defenses. Any defense, like Flame Aura, for example. You see the little fire next to the energy up top. Not on the tooltip. On the little energy display up top. You see the little fire logo? That shows you what element is on that tower. Fissure damage went up. Let's see. I just don't... I don't remember what my fissures were at before. As far as damage per hit. So yeah, something definitely happened to Flame Aura as they lost some juice. Let's see, we wanted to do Ramsters, right? What are we going to do? Ramsters and PDTs? I know where I want to do it, too. The best testing map ever, in my opinion, is without a doubt the Crumbled Bulwark. Where you at? There it is. Yeah, oil is an element now, Tom. Oh, there's a bunch of stats that weren't there before. Nice. Yeah, Ancient Power applies in every game mode there, Ghost. Throughout. Let's see. I think I'm going to do the same thing. Up top here, I'll just set it up for spawn camping. And then I'll watch that bottom lane. But that here is a last resort. There, that should be covered. Let's see. Let's go Ramsters PDTs down here and see how that electrocute does. I got water on them, right? Yeah. That gonna be enough? Well, let's see. Nah, I don't have the flare yet. There, aloe vera. Everything's just dying too fast. Maybe I need to go just 1 and 1. It's really hard to test stuff in Chaos 7. Yup, every defense light. You can use anything you want on controlled burn now. Sorry, y'all. Just got a little framey there for a minute. Hopefully it's going to recover here real quick. Bit rate dropped a little there. Hopefully that's not a problem today. Just take the destructions out? Yeah. That would probably work, huh? What do we got in there? Yeah, let's just do that. We'll yank destruction for the moment. I've already played the new map a couple times, Jello. You late, man. You're late. It doesn't, I mean, it's just not as apparent as with the Weapon Mans. With the Weapon Mans, you saw it. Like, electrocutes for days. You're seeing it, like, on the Lady Orcs, but everything, even with the destruction out, everything's just dying too quick. I got all day, Jello. See how we do on Slakelion. Here's the first one. Yeah, he's just died. Just dead. Didn't even make it to the next. Welcome back there, Tammy. Yeah, it just doesn't shout out at you like it did with the, I guess, the blanket coverage of the Weapon Mans. You just saw the stun just going ham right away. I mean, obviously on Slakelion you're seeing it big time. Man, I hope there's not a Windows update going. If there's a Windows update going, I'll have to stop and do the update and then restart, because it's so damn invasive. I don't have Windows 10 Pro. I've got Home Edition. In Pro, you can turn all that stuff off. In Home Edition, you can't. Mandatory updates, they force through to you. And this has got a little bit of the feel of a Windows update going. Yeah, this is Storm PDT and Water Rams there, Insidious. Siege Roller. Why did I just upgrade this? We'll see it on the Slakelion. Definitely a viable choice, though. I mean, Ramsters give you the coverage. No doubt there. What's going on there, Linda? Yeah, the Storm and Water is in mods. You reroll mods right where you would reroll stats, Tammy. You just click on a mod instead. I don't think so, Seth. The problem is ignite damage just doesn't do much damage. I'll get something set up for ignite here next. But it just doesn't do a ton of damage is one of the problems. Unless they changed it. Which, I mean, they could have changed it. Yeah, all water drenches now, Doug. Yeah, it's a good map there, Linda. Crusader, what's going on? Man, it even electrocuted the assassin right off me. That's kind of nice. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, I mean, if you like playing the Lavamancer, Seth, there's nothing wrong with that. You don't see it very common out there because it's just not one of the big heavy hitters. Going with Water Ramster and Storm PDTs here. Need a hero with a rain ability. You can rain arrows on the Abyss Lord with your archers. Alright, let's get something set up for oil here. Earth Shatter Towers, too, got smacked down. Let me look at them. That'd be kind of ninja nerfs. The Flame Auras we saw got nerfed. They said it'll be today. Their cookie, I don't know when. Man, I love being able to just hit that and see what the... Alright, we got no 10s in there, right? Nope. That's a nice change. There should be, Charlie, but there's not. Earth doesn't react with frozen enemies. Alright, so what do we want? We're gonna want... Well, we got the Go-Boo-Boo Fishers here. I know I've got another Lavamancer sitting I can play with. Let's grab an extra one. How about this one? How original. His name is Lavamancer. Let's go with oil for him. Good enough. Let's see. We got to get this guy set up. Let's see, let's find him a shard here, or a relic here first. That one will work. Alright, get some deadly strikes on there. What do we want? Just the usual? Destruction. Better throw the destruction back on my Abyss Lord before I forget about it. Alright, what's the range like now? Still poo. Could have went with a relic with range on it, right? Those are low level. Let me see, am I at, how far am I from the cap? 364. We gotta do something better than that. Let me grab the other, I'll grab my Go Boo Boom. Well, I don't want the booms going off, so let's just grab the frosty one. I'm not sure as far as that goes there, Minnie. You'd have to ask on the forums. Alright, Tammy, take it easy. Well, at least you can still put oil geysers next to each other. Alright, let's get to a map. Might as well keep getting those reroll tokens stacked up. I mean, for me, it definitely seems like it's going to be all about Electrocute, though. I mean, we'll see how this Ignite does. No, you can't put fissures together. Alright, let's see. We got flyers over here. Don't we? Yeah. And we got flyers over here. So where do I want to watch it? I think this would be a good area to watch it. So let me set the other lanes up to just AFK through. I'll just OP all these other lanes. Yeah, Ancient Power is worth doing if you're going to do it a bunch of times. If you're only going to do it once or twice, it's probably not worth it. I think that's good, right? Alright, so let's get this area all oiled and fired here. Let's see. Let's get my one fisher. See if the oil is enough. Let's oil the poo-poo out of him here. Man, this just triggers me every time. That is so far away. They went way overboard with the Fisher spread. Got a Fisher in New York? Put the next one down in Chicago. Good gosh, man. Alright, let's see how this oil does. Hopefully the Ignite combo got buffed, you know? I'm gonna have to go to Onslaught. I mean, just can't see the power in Chaos 7. I mean, this is Chaos 7 gear. It's just too strong. Yeah, I live in Washington. We're not actually getting any ignites off because everything's dying too quick. I'm going to have to change the lane a little here. I'll bring the fishers way back so they don't actually get lit up for a little later. Or let me just put together some really weak fishers. I could always do that too. Let's put together some weak fishers. There we go. That'll work right there. Let's go. Destruction, deadly strikes, defense rate. Now, where was it? I mean, any of these would work, right? Was it that one? Let's just use this one. The Earth Servo, we'll just turn off on it. Yeah, invalid for tower. So that's fine. And then let's get some weak fishers back here. Look at that. That's outside of the range. Come on. That's crazy. I can't even place it inside of the same range. Wow. That's just too far. I hate to keep going on and on and on about this, but as far as disliking anything about the patch, that is number one right there. Alright, I better throw some Last Resort in now, though, just in case. We'll do that. Yeah, these are weak fishers. 144,000 lava damage. You get rerolls from doing Onslaught or doing the Drakenfrost zone maps. A few hours away there, Slick. Closer to Portland than Seattle. It's hard to see how much the actual Ignite is doing, but I mean, it actually looks like a decent amount of damage now. Just so many numbers flying off, it's near impossible to isolate it and see exactly how much it's doing. But it definitely seems like it's wrecking it, even with these weak fishers. Let's see if we can tell on these lady orcs. They hit the flame aura. I couldn't see the numbers going off. That's where I think we're going to move to there, Slick, is up there north of Seattle somewhere. I'm not sure yet, though. We're going to be moving early next year. Got a stuck flyer over here somewhere. It was hard to see there, but I think Lady Orcs might be the way to see it. Let me get rid of these. Once they push through here, then nothing else will be doing damage except the Ignite. In fact, let me move this stuff back as well. We'll put one here and one up over here. LSA's got nerfed too, you said? I don't remember what mine were doing yesterday. Well, if you take out the relics, then, I mean, it should be based off of... It's not going to do a flat amount of damage. It should be based off of how hard the defenses are hitting it. Yeah, I mean, I could do that. Bust the Huntress out. But the problem is it's going to be really difficult to see any sort of scaling if you do it on hero. You'll be able to see, like... See, the thing is it's not going to be a generic flat amount of damage. It's not going to be you ignite enemies, and every time, no matter what ignites them, it does this much damage. That's not how it's going to work. What's going on there, Frag Zombie? Alright, let's check it out like this. I'll do the Huntress next wave. See what these Lady Orcs kind of damage they're taking once they push through. Let's see. Oh, it didn't ignite. Huh, those girls didn't get lit up. This one's burning. 541. Couldn't see it. I just couldn't see what the damage was. The 541's going off for my Dragolich attacking. So I know it's not that. And these aren't lit up. None of them are. Huh. The oil must not have went off in time. Man, it's not lasting very long, that's for sure. It's really hard to see how much damage it is. What's going on there, K-Man? How you doing? Hopefully Trendy gives some of that info to the wiki team. That's actual internal coded info and not like everybody's guesses, you know? I mean, that one was burning, but it was really, without going back and looking at the video, it's very difficult to see how much damage it's actually doing. Let's get a Huntress out here. Now, like I said, this is undergeared Huntress, so it's not going to really give us a really solid test. Let's see. $66,000. That's on the Huntress, it's showing that 66K. Which is really practically nothing. But this is an undergeared Huntress too. So if it's based off of the damage of the last hit, which it should be. These skellies will take a little increased, right? Yeah, the skellies were 120. I better clear this wave out real quick before I'm dead. $75, 834. Was that a crit though? Well, it should have crit for more than that, you'd think. It still just really seems like it's just tickle damage, though. The crowd goes mild. Alright, let me upgrade these back here in case something pushes. Get all healed up. I mean, 75,000 on the Huntress. See, the thing is, you know, where does that number come from? Is it coming from the last hit? I mean, what, you know, that's one of the problems, is we just don't know where that number's coming from. You know, there's this Kellyan up here. Is he dying? He's going the wrong way anyway. Alright. Died too quick. Let's see. There's an orc. Let's get this orc. 66,000. Yeah, it looks like it's consistently 66,000. 66992 is what it was giving me there. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not comparable to the stun. The electrocute is... It allows your... where am I getting beat up? The electrocute just allows your defenses to get so many more shots off that it's really, really good, you know? Oh, the Adept's always been a beast. So, no different impressions now. The Adepts are ridiculous. Right, give me them rerolls. Where's the chest? I didn't see the chest cut. There it is. It's like, where's it at? Where's it at? Man, another oil chip. Are they guaranteeing oil chips today or what? I wish that that was available for towers. I really do. It's crap. There, Pebbles. No, it's not a percentage. It was hitting several mobs for that amount. It should be based off of the amount of damage of the fire that hits it. Alright, let's hop back over to... I mean, it's all about the electrocute. The oil is not doing anything for me. I'm not getting overly excited about the oil. Let's throw this stuff over here. All Junko Garbo mods. Oh, they definitely went down super. I can see it on the target dummy. Yesterday, my Flamars were doing about 1.8 million against the target dummy. And now they're doing 1.4, 1.3. They, without a doubt, the damage went down. There is zero doubt in my mind. I mean, I use Flamars all the time, so I know exactly how much DPS they were putting out. But they were 1.8 million. And now they're nowhere near that. So that was some kind of a ninja nerf or a side, just something that was a result of. Well, the only one I've found so far is that oil chip there, Goth. I feel part of me wants to hop back into Onslaught and check out the stun stuff a little bit more. I don't think it was intentional. They're the best hero. Somebody said Earth Shatters were too. Let me look at Earth Shatters. See, I don't remember exactly what my Earth Shatters were doing before. Not like the Flame Aura. Let's check it out though here. They still look like they're wrecking it to me. $5 million DPS at tier 1. I'm not complaining about that at all. Still doing great damage from the mod too. I mean, if they went down, it's not an amount I'm noticing really. I mean, 5 mil DPS at tier 1, that's good stuff. Yeah, that's a good call there, 7. That's what I should be testing next. Let's grab, what do we want to put in there? Do I have a vamp on me? I don't have a vamp? How do I not have a vamp on me? Let me grab a vamp real quick. I should have one in here. There we go. Alright, and then boost our, this will be able to check right in Chaos 7. I do want to get vicious on it though. Let's see. It's just an insignificant amount, though, Jello, is the problem. I mean, if you want to use it, go ham. I'm sure you'll still win tons of matches with it. It seems, I mean, it always has been. And they didn't talk about buffing it at all. And I'm not seeing any impressive numbers off of it. I mean, I've got my ability power on that hero is high. I've got gear on him. I just don't have upgraded gear. So, I mean, as far as the stats are fine. Let's check out the boost. I'm anxious to see how they did this. Lalta posted about it yesterday. Alright, let's do the same thing. We'll just set all these other lanes up for spawn camp, and we'll just watch that one lane. Choose a hero, any hero. How about the EV2? What's going on, Zeb? How you doing? Let's see, I forgot about the flyers. They probably are going to get wrecked from this flame auras, but put those there just to be sure. Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming out today. I do indeed. Alright, is that everything? Looks like it. Alright, now what do we want to do down here? We want to boost them and we want to slow them. So let's get our boosts down first. Now I'm concerned about the flyers here. Let's just go with some sky guards back here to take out the flyers. And then as a last resort, this stuff's all going to get annihilated, but we'll be able to see the slows anyway. Let's see, should I split it up? Let's split it up. Put something back here to do some killing. That gives us plenty of room to check out the slow. Do one more floor and you can start getting them there, Duckling. Chaos 8 amps start dropping at 35. Don't be giving anybody amps to give you help, though. That would be people that are taking advantage of you. Alright, let's check it out. Doesn't seem like they're stacking anymore. I don't think they're stacking anymore. Then again, these guys are moving pretty slow. It might be stacking. I'm not seeing any diminishing returns, though. You're not seeing, like, parts of the pack push forward. That Frosty just wasn't attacking there. It's hard to say, but it almost doesn't look like the slows are stacking anymore. Crap. Here I'm killing them. Habit. Old habits die hard. See, now it did look like this wasn't attacking. So maybe that's how the diminishing returns work, is it keeps the... Maybe it keeps the beam from attacking him. Let's check it out here. Something's wrong with the Frostbites for sure. I mean, they're going off like they're attacking, but they're not even attacking anything. And there shouldn't be any diminishing returns off of that. Something's broken. I mean, these Frostbites are doing nothing now. They're not even going off, not even once. Well, that's clearly something buggy there. I mean, that's not right. They're not doing their thing, none whatsoever. Maybe Frost can't hit slow targets now? Well, let's see. No, it's something buggy. I mean, they're trying to, but it's like the beam is not letting it go. Actually, it looks like they're getting... There's a graphic going on the enemies, though. That's the weird part. What's going on, Catherine? How you doing? There's definitely something funky here. I'll be doing more of that there, Jacob and Duckling. Yeah, I mean, it could be just a visual bug there, Guybrocker, no doubt about it. Let's see. I mean, we'll be able to see on some of these bigger mobs if they're getting slowed at all. See, they're getting a visual effect on them, but they're not getting slowed. Not at all. So just something buggy. I'm going to try selling them and replacing them after this wave and see if that does anything. Actually, I could do it right now, huh? Let's just do it. Let's see. I've got the flame auras in the back here to damage them. Nothing's damaging them until it hits. That's weird. See, I replaced it and it started going again. There's just something buggy with the diminishing returns and how it's working. It's shutting off the Frostbite tower. Is what's happening. I'm going to bet you this Frostbite is going to turn off here before too long. Probably should have switched back to the monk, huh? Make it survive that stuff. The update's been live for 2 hours and wondering what the new meta is. Come on, dude, really? Let's see, I'm not going to sell this one and see what's up. And so let's see if this one shoots now. It's still going. It's got to be something to do with the diminishing returns and making it buggy. And like I said, it's weird. This one's getting the visual effect, but the enemies aren't getting slowed. A reroll for secondary stats? What are they letting us they're not letting us reroll secondary stats now, are they? I'll have to look. I'll look at that as soon as this map's over. Weird. Now this one's not turning off at all. Now I'm wondering if I put a boost star down, will it turn off then? Let's see. Alright, now let's see what this boost star in, if it shuts this one down again. This one obviously has been shut down. Well, here we'll do this. We already know this one's shut down, so let's throw a boost star over here too, and we can look at the difference between the two lanes and the speed that they're going through. Well, it does appear that they're still stacking. The mobs going through the boost star are going way slower than these other ones. Or, I mean, the ones going just through the boost are going faster than these other ones. I mean, when that Frostbite kicks in, it shuts them down for sure. I think it's just something buggy. See, it's not shutting off again now. Or there it goes. It finally shut off. So yeah, now it's completely shut off again, not doing anything. So that's just something that's buggy there. Very, very strange. go back to fixing helicopters. Dang. Alright, J-Mems, we'll have a good one. Double check them, man. Make sure they're operable. You can't say it's from the diminishing returns or it would have turned back on. I mean, it may be the diminishing returns are shutting the tower off, is maybe how they're making it work, but the problem is it's not turning back on. What's going on there, you're Van Alphen? How you doing? Definitely a little buggy. I want to hop back into an Onslaught and try like a super CC build and see how it does. Another oil chip. Every map's giving me an oil chip. Literally every single map I've gotten an oil chip on out of the victory chest. How weird. I don't know, that could be just RNG, something RNG related. Pristine token is what they're called now. Let's see, let's get out of here. Let's pop back into another higher Onslaught floor and check out some crazy CC. Yeah, there's a secret there, Razion. I'm not really too worried about the secret today, though. I'm sure there's some folks in the community that will find it right away, though. No doubt. Let's see. Message from Lalta there. Anyway, for those that are not aware, obviously I'm not going to be very active in it today, as, you know, it's patch day and everything, but exclamation Discord in chat will get you a link to the new Juicy Nation Discord server. Six reroll tokens. Should I try rerolling something else? What do I even want to reroll? I could try to get a better anti-mini boss on this. Let's do that. See if we can get a better anti-mini boss here. New 7, old 8, no thanks. No thanks. Definite no thanks. And a big no thank you. A 1, no thanks. Alright, I'm going to keep that last one. That was a whole lot of no thanks going on the rolls, but I mean, that's to be expected. It's not going to be like... It's not going to be like, you know, free mods. Oop, let me hold down the button. I keep forgetting. Let me move these. Not that I could sell that anyway, but I just want it out of there. Let's see. No 10s. That right there is huge quality of life. I mean, I know it's not the, like, most refined thing. It looks like my connection's getting wonky again. Let me give it a sec to recover here before I hop into another map. See if it's gonna... Yeah, there's new stuff, Lunar. There is. Let's take a look. There's a new monk, the Glacial Predator. It doesn't look bad. I wonder if there's accessories for it. Oh, there is. Ooh. Fancy. Wonder what else there is. Let's see. Can we look at it still in the Emporium? Let's see. Costumes, browse all. How do I not have the Dark Arts Apprentice? That's so weird. Maybe I've got it on all the other platforms. I knew I didn't have this Guardian of the Dead one yet. Huh. Weird, none of the other OG heroes got a Frosty skin. The monk got one. Just the monk and the dryad? That does look pretty dang cool though. Holy crap, would you look at that? It's definitely worth it now, Jordan. It's debatable whether or not it was worth it before, but it is definitely worth it now. That looks awesome. It's your fault, Terminator. They had to hold the Xbox update back because they knew Terminator would find all the secrets too quick, so they had to give everybody else time to catch up. Oh, the Huntress got one, but it's not in the tab. Let me see. I have a Huntress in the deck. Oh, okay. So yeah, the Huntress did get one. That looks nice. That's snazzy. Face of the North. Let's look at the rest of them then. At least the OG heroes. Let's see, Apprentice. Oh, nothing for the Squire. No Freezy costume for the Squire. Sorry, Squire. You are Freezy enough. And, nope, nothing for the Apprentice either. That's the one I want right there. But, sadly, I've got that on the PS4, but I don't have it on the PC. So the Huntress, the Monk, and the Dryad. That Dryad one looks really cool. Let me look at that again. That thing looks beast. Oh wow, lots of accessories. She got the Vortex helmet. The Shroomite headgear. Previously encased in gold. Now, why is that one not available, I wonder? Is it because I didn't buy it yet? Definitely looking cool, though. Different legs, too. It's debatable which one I like the best. Yeah, that Dryad one does make you want to play the Dryad again, doesn't it? Crazy. Sorry, y'all, about all the framiness. I've reset my connection and everything today. I'm not sure what is going on, but I've been dropping down quite a bit. Yeah, I'll be giving it away. I don't have any codes for it now. Let me look. Lalta asked if asked what we wanted to do with them. They'll be coming soon, but they're not available yet. Let me look at that again too. Oh, let me look at the other ones. I didn't look at the other ones. Let's see. So here is the juiced helmet. Eyes going around. See, who do we got for a back? Show is the back. There he is. Now that looks cool. Show got his broken Skyguard. Let's see. X-Glen is supposed to be the waist. That looks really nice. And then what about Sidewalk? Unearthed Sidewalk. Sidewalk's got the rebar going too. So that's the 4 Casters Guild flares. I think Show's looks the best. The old back Skyguard looks cool as hell. That's a question for Trendy there, Damon. Connection going again. I might have to stop and restart here. In fact, I plan on being live all day. Let me do that real quick. I'm gonna stop the stream and restart my router here and see what's up. My connection is definitely taking a dip here. So give me one moment, y'all. I will be right back. Sorry. Give me a sec. Again. All right. Let's see, it's instantly bogging back down too. Let's see, let's see. Come on, internet, what the hell? All right, Windows update, let me check. I knew it! Oh my god, why on earth did they do this to me? There's 3 Windows updates sitting. It just felt like Windows Update the whole time. Well, I'm gonna have to let these updates run, y'all. So I do apologize. Hopefully this isn't gonna take too long. And I will be live as soon as these Windows updates get done. But Windows Update, screwing the day for me here. Sucks so bad. But anyway, give me 15 minutes, hopefully. Hopefully it's all done. It says that they're all downloaded and pending install now. Actually, let me look and see. Did the stream recover from it? Not yet. I'm gonna have to do these Windows updates though, which is pretty darn stinky. But I gotta do what I gotta do. So anyway, let me go ahead and I'm gonna stop the stream here, get these Windows updates gone, and get my system reset and all that stuff, and I will be back just as soon as I can. So bear with me, all. Be more DD2 action coming this way for the rest of the day, really. But gotta get this going. Be back in a bit. Alright, here we go. Let me get some music going again here. And let's hop back into this. Stupid Windows updates, man, I tell ya. Drives me nuts. Alright, here we go. Now, where were we? We were taking a look at flares, weren't we? See, anyway, that's the Caster's Guild. The Caster's Guild flares. Let's take a look at them again here. There's the snake, and then the sidewalk. So that is the 4 OG Caster's Guild flares there. Looking nice, looking nice. Now I'm debating on what to do with these weapon mans. I mean, I want to throw water on there right now. I think for now, maybe I'll just play around with the other stuff. I'm going to go back into Onslaught floor. Let me see. Where did I put that weapon man? I think it was on the Ramsters. Yeah. So let's get these weapon mans re-watered. I'm not going to change that yet. The best way to level up is just keep progressing there, John. Always play the highest level you can. Exclamation patch in chat there, Tobias. There is no quick way of explaining to you what all has changed. You can read the full patch notes there. Exclamation patch. It works just like the stat reroll there, Guybrocker. I didn't have any luck with it. I've done what, 8 or 10 of them already. What the heck, my connection is still wonky now. Let me double check Windows one more time. Am I just eternally cursed or no? It's not saying there's any more Windows updates now. See, hopefully this stabilizes. Alright, now where was I? Oop, I need to grab my Vicious back. Let's do that. Yeah, my connection is really in and out today. Now, I'm not... I mean, if it stays like it is right now, there's just no way I'm going to be able to stream the rest of the day. I wanted to stream all day today. But this is absurd what's going on right now. I mean, I could always try switching YouTube servers. I mean, the connection right now is bouncing between 4,000 and 500 kbps. Like every second, back and forth. So this definitely, I mean, this is just not going to work. I'll give it a minute here and just chat with y'all and see if it smooths out, but yeah, this is, it's still, it's going like there's a Windows update still, is what it looks like. Let me try switching YouTube servers real quick, so I'm going to stop and restart again. I'll be right back, y'all. Sorry about this. Alright, let's see how this does. I'm on a different YouTube ingest server now. Let's see. It still looks like it's going wonky. Man, this sucks. What terrible timing. Why is it always on patch day when this crap happens? I'm gonna give it a sec here and see if it smooths out, but I mean, if the connection doesn't approve, it's out of my control. I thought it was that Windows update, but I got the Windows update gone. And now it's acting like there's still a Windows update pending. It's just the bitrate is bouncing everywhere. Let me just try running a map. And we'll see if it recovers. Actually, well, I don't want to say it's looking good, because the second I say it's looking good now, it goes to crap again. Let me just go ahead and hop into an Onslaught and give it a shot. Oh, weird. See, I did 240 earlier. It didn't give me credit for it. How strange. Something buggy with the Onslaught saves there too. Let me try it again. Try one more Onslaught floor 240. Alright, it looks like the connection might be stabilized. Now, of course, that I said that, I just jinxed it all. But we will see. Yeah, I restarted after the Windows update there, Blade. I didn't restart it again. I probably should have restarted it again. But it looks like it's actually stabilizing now. Alright, so we got Headstrong right there. We got Immune to Slow right there. What do we got there? Okay. Let's go. Let's just do a standard stack and see how it holds. But we want to... I'm going to be using this water weapon weapon man, which, you know, obviously isn't going to affect the Headstrong lane, so I'm going to have to watch those. In fact, I tell you what I'll do. Let's set... Let's set it up like we normally would, except I'll throw the extra DU over here just for a little bit more power. We got a winners here lane there. It's debatable. I'm anxious to just try out this Weapon Man stun a little bit more. And now I'm curious as to why I didn't get credit for Fluor 240 earlier. Because, I mean, I completed it, you know? Let's see what's left after we slap this lane down. Oops. Wrong monk. It should be caught back up. Now Wes, maybe refresh, but it should, the stream should be all caught back up now, and it appears that the connection's stabilized. It's pretty steady at 4K now. 4K bitrate, of course, not resolution. Alright, we got Dreadbones here. Got Timmy there. Man, I'm tempted to take it one more step and throw down. I only got 60 left, though. I mean, common sense would tell me this Winners here lane needs an anti-frost fisher. Let's throw that in. We'll throw that in right here. We got Frosties over here too. Nah, nothing there. You know what? We'll go with a Gobu Boom Fisher over here. Is this the right choice for it? Yeah, we got lots of Gobus there. Put a Gobu Boom Fisher just right up front. Alright. Let's see, let's upgrade this one Fisher too for that winter lane, or that frost lane. See how it does. Now I do have to watch this lane over here, as this one is an anti-stun lane, so the electrocute combo won't go off. Ooh, and they're getting cyborgy. I got no tenacity anymore. Yeah, this is a lose. Just don't have the range to outrange the cyborgs. Oh, and now it went wonky again. I got the best connection available in my area there, Cry. The only answer for me is to move, which I plan on doing next year, but it's not like I'm got a bunch of money laying around where we can just up and move whenever we want. There's really only one elemental combo. The rest of the elements are insignificant. Let's try a different map. I mean, that one I'm just blanket covering lanes. That was not a smart build. And there it goes again. It's Tuesday, too, is part of the problem, so we all know Tuesday is maintenance day on the internet. So this may not end up being an all-day stream after all. The Electrocute combo, Drench and Storm. All the other combos are kind of insignificant. Well, nothing was changed with them. It's the same old combos for the other ones, is the problem. I mean, to slow. We got one anti-stun lane, but that's a Frosty Fodder lane. No, they reworked the old combos. There was no new combos introduced at all. This is all the old combos that were already in the game. It's just they made them more usable, adding Drench to water damage. Let's see, doing another blanket coverage here. But I'm gonna see if we can't get a little bit more power on that Frost lane. We got rollers here, which shouldn't be a huge issue. They're headstrong, but that's not a huge deal with a roller lane. Yeah, the stream is in really bad shape right now. Sadly, I think I'm gonna have to call it. It's just I can't stream like this, you know. I'll give it this one map, but if it hasn't stabilized out by the end of this map, I'm just going to call it a day here. You can't put water on Flamars, Jeremiah. If a tower already has an element assigned to it, you can't put another element on it. You freeze enemies with proton beams or frostbite towers with the shard. Well, I mean, I'm going to have to if the stream is not running, Doug. I can't stream like this. It hurts my channel. It doesn't help it. Low quality content is the worst thing you can do to your YouTube or Twitch channels. And this definitely qualifies as low quality content. Yeah, I'm not even going to make it through this map. It just dropped all the way down to 4 kilobytes. 421 kbps right now. Anyway, I will try to come back later on. I'll keep everybody posted, and I'll try later on Twitch, but I'm going to have to do some restarts and try to figure out what's going on with my system. But this, you know, obviously this is not going to work out. So I do apologize. I thought it was going to be an all-day stream. I was ready to go. But this is just not working. But thanks a ton, everybody. I do appreciate you all for coming by. Like I said, I'll keep you posted. If I'm able to get back online and stream, I will definitely be doing so today. But this is 100% a no-go for certain. It's actually all the way down to 0 now. But yeah. Anyway, so sorry, everybody. I will see you all soon if it's possible for me to get back on. Take it easy.